If we ask people about your former clubs, what was Crezza like to work with, what would they say?
Pretty funny, intense, I'd imagine, but also obviously easy to get along with. I demand a lot as a coach. Players sometimes love that and others don't, but it brings success and it brings good habits, and I've seen some players grow, and that's what coaches are here for to improve not only the player but the footy club as well.
You're talking to a potential recruit. What is the biggest red flag which would make you walk away from the deal?
Easy one, that. How much money you got, like what are we looking at? So they're always red flags. I mean, you try and explain what the club can do for them and how they can enjoy the environment they're in, but as soon as money comes into the equation pretty early in the conversation, you know they're there for the wrong reasons. It's happened a few times, but not a hell of a lot, to be honest. I mean, most players understand and want success and want to go to a good club with a good culture. So, that was the case at Rovers. We had such a good people around the club and good culture, and people wanted to be part of it.
Can you ever get the same thrill from coaching as you did when you were playing?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, the good thing about when you're a player, I guess you want team success and obviously you want to play well. As a coach, you enjoy the bumps and obviously the success, and I think watching players improve and watching players help win games of footy is a great thrill as a coach. So over time, watching development and seeing Ed Damon win the best on ground in a grand final, even though I wasn't coaching him, I coached him as a 17-year-old. So they're the sort of thrills you see when you see player development, for sure. You've come up against Corowa in the past, but what were your first impressions walking into the club? I haven't really been to a country club before like this. Coaching in the Ovens and Murray, I've always been to Raiders or Rovers, which are basically city clubs. Coming in here with a country feel, with the people from the town and how much the club means to them, was an eye-opener for me, to be honest. I always knew that it had a strong foundation in terms of the people and the supporters and the volunteers. Haven't known Carps for a long time, so every time I've coached against Corowa, they've been quite competitive. They play for each other, which is really important. That's one thing that I did notice, that the local boys willing to drive all the way back from Geelong and the local boys wanting to jump on board and try and build the club was really impressive. So from that point of view, I think it's a great fit.
What is it about the Ovens and Murray which you find most enticing?
That's an easy one too. How combative it is, competitive. It's hard to win games of footy. Enjoyed my time in Cairns, but the top four was really tight, but the bottom three was a fair way off. I think in this season, I think I said it in my podcast, that the bottom of the ladder's come up somewhere near the middle, so it makes it tough to win games of footy. Great players, great coaches, and they're hard to win games of footy. And when I got the phone call from Bo to come here, I mean, the opportunity to help build a club like I did at Raiders and Rovers was too enticing to say no while I'm living back in town. So if I can leave here and leave Corowa in a better place in the next 2 years, I would have done my job.
Cairns in July is a fair bit warmer than Corowa. Are you sure this move was a good idea?
Well, my wife doesn't think so, but the need to come back for our business was too much. We loved our time in Trinity Beach, and I can see us actually ending up there one day, but for the meantime we needed to come home, and while I'm here, why not coach in the Ovens and Murray again and try and help a great club get back to where they belong. So it's going to be challenging, that's for sure, because winter in Cairns is the best place you could be, 25 degrees every day, so it's going to be different for me coming back into the winter, but it is what it is and I'm looking forward to it.